Welcome. I'm a second-year student studying history and economics at Colorado State University. The following lesson is a walkthrough for perspective-taking activity. This lesson plan will cover the standards written in the Colorado State Standards. The standards included pertain to the gathering and analyzing of primary and secondary sources in a contradictory situation, as you're about to see. This plan also forces students to evaluate historical sources and then constructing their own arguments. The following also includes a technological aspect. It completes the following technology standards: creativity and innovation, and communication and collaboration. You'll see this when students are providing examples of each. Before you give students their assignment, start by introducing the topic that you'll be uncovering. The best way I like to introduce a new topic is to preview the essential questions that I have posed for them. For this lesson, I will start with these 6 questions. 1. How does the point of view of a historian impact how history is interpreted? 2. What qualifies an event as historically significant rather than simply noteworthy? 3. Why are historical questions important? 4. Why do historical thinkers use primary and secondary sources to formulate historical arguments? 5. How might historical inquiry be used to make decisions on contemporary issues? 6. How might perspectives from primary sources alter personal perspectives throughout history? Once you've gone through these questions, you can do an informal assessment to make sure students are comfortable. Then introduce your specific topic. I've chosen to present the controversial topic of President Harry Truman's decision to drop the atomic bomb on Japan. Introduce the first activity. Give students 3 perspectives in the form of primary sources. The 3 that I've chosen are Harry Truman's diary entry explaining the militaristic importance of the bomb. The second is an interview with Paul Tibbets, the pilot of the U.S. bomber, the Enola Gay. Finally, present the journal entry of a survivor from Hiroshima named Mikao. After allowing the class enough time to read through these documents, open up the class to discussions so students can talk about questions or concerns that they might have. Let the students gather into groups of 3 so that each student has one primary source to focus on. They will then work together in these groups to make a persuasive poster answering the following question: should the bomb have been dropped, and why? Though you can use any web application that your students like, I highly recommend and have chosen to use Glockster.com. First, you should give students a simple tutorial through the site so that they're comfortable with the medium. This is an example of teacher-led instruction. Students will hopefully become more comfortable with the site and begin to create. You should include a rubric or guidelines for this poster, asking for combined elements to make the poster meaningful and persuasive regarding the inquiry question. Draw some inspiration from propaganda posters from the time, like this one. Students can turn their work in online, through email or Dropbox, etc., or in person. It's your preference. Allow them to share in the class if they would like. Ideally, I would plan for 2 50-minute classes for all of this to be completed. However, if more or less time is needed, that is plenty okay. Finally, for the formative assessment, I would provide a week for students to write an essay. This essay will answer the same question: should the atomic bomb have been dropped on Japan? Why or why not? The length and the particular guidelines are different for every teacher and strength of the classroom. Ask them to use primary source documentation as citations, while providing their own to support their own argument. This is a sampling of the lesson plan that I will use throughout my career. I believe it's effective in meeting all standards and is open to modifications for every teacher's style. Thank you.